Pour me a cup of that Joe. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge, baby. Let's start the show.
La da da da.
I'll tell y'all, I'm pretty upset that they kicked us out of the choral concert this weekend.
Roasting in an open house.
Is beginning to look a lot like Chris. Actually, it is Christmas.
Everywhere you go.
And wow, what a magical morning this is.
I hope everybody's tree is full underneath.
Yeah, well.
I hope your trees are as full as your tummies, full of fruitcake and cookies,
sugar plums,
ham,
and wrapping papered gifts.
snowman carrots.
Christmas is so special.
And you know what? Not
smell.
just for the kids this year.
No.
I hope the adults can find wonder.
Everybody says the magic of Christmas goes away, but it doesn't for me.
No,
I buy
sir.
one gift, and I don't know what it is. I have no idea.
You buy it for yourself?
I go into a store with a sheet over my head.
And you say,
I pick out a gift, and I have it wrapped, and I open up for me Christmas
do you
morning.
have a price limit? Or
It
do
sounds
you
so
go in?
joyful.
You don't look at the price. You just hand them your credit card and you say, ring it up.
I say, ring it up, and they say,
Ring
sir,
it up.
ring it up. And they say, sir, you've tripped over everything in the store. You're bleeding. This white sheet you had on your head is now bloody.
And that
What are you
is
doing?
one of the Christmas colors, isn't it?
Yeah.
White and red, blood-covered sheets, blood-covered sheets, blood-covered sheets.
Blood-covered sheet.
And a blood-covered
sheet.
Kick it.
Oh, come on. All right.
You just got kicked.
Yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Teacher's Lounge, the first, best, and only podcast.
The holiest, jolliest, and Christmassiest podcast.
That's right. Okay. I don't need to finish. Let's just jump in.
Now, did anyone ever visit from Kringle Chris?
Crinkly Chris?
Kringle Chris.
Crinkle Chris.
South Pole Santa.
The man from downstairs.
The man from
Who
downstairs.
visited you last night? Was it normal old
So
Santa?
the old slobs obviously know this. We celebrate South Pole Santa,
That's right.
which
That's right. The holiday is called South Pole Santa. That's what we celebrate.
well, we pay homage to South Pole Santa. It's still called Christmas.
Some people call it
except-
reverse Christmas.
Yeah.
With Christmas, you write Xmas. Us, it's Christ X.
Christ X. Yeah, the old slobs know, but for the
We
new
don't say
slobs,
Moss.
No.
we don't say Moss.
Because that's cultural appropriation.
Anymore.
South Pole Santa is the man downstairs. He's down in the South Pole, and every
Yes.
year, you know when he's coming.
You know when he's coming?
He comes right through the front door.
He comes right through the front door. He doesn't say ho, ho, ho. He says, oh, oh, oh.
He's a tiny little man.
Of course, you all know about his reindeer who ride him.
If you've been good, he shoves coal down your mouth.
And if you've been bad, he shoves you up the chimney.
And you better eat his cookies.
Now, those are just a few things about South Pole Santa. Of course,
There are other new ones.
Are there other ones?
Do we want to sort of expand on the tradition?
Let's
because
expand.
we do. You obviously with regular Santa, you go to a mall and you sit in his lap there. But of course, with South Pole Santa, you go to a car dealership.
That's right.
And he sits on your lap.
And he sits on your lap. Yes.
that's right. And he test drives your lap.
Yes.
He's got the opposite of a beard, which is, of course, a mole.
Of course.
course.
A mole. Of course, we
Famous
have
Santa Claus mole. South Pole.
all white suit with red cuffs. With red cuffs.
Yeah. A lot of people take issue with the hat being white as well. Has a interesting look, you could say.
Yeah, a lot of people think he looks like a Klansman. But the red trim sets him apart.
The red trim
Makes him look like a Grand Wizard.
Yes, it's stiffer. It's stiff. It's obviously Santa's, North Pole Santa's floppy hat.
Floppy.
This is
Very-
stiff.
Yes. Very stiff hat.
It takes him a while to get around the world. He does not do it in one night.
Yes, he has elves, but they're much bigger than he is.
Oh,
Absolutely.
very tall elves.
Yes. He's small.
And he's their butler.
That's right. He makes them all toys.
His sleigh followed by reindeer. Followed by
Pushed.
reindeer.
Pushed.
That's right.
What else? What else?
He drinks a big cup of espresso every night before bed.
Everyone in the South Pole loved Rudolph, and then Santa had Rudolph follow the sleigh, and Rudolph got lost. And so they killed his red-nosed ass.
They killed his ass. Of course, Mrs. Claus proposed to him.
That's right. And Mrs. Claus is a mister.
Mr. Claus and Mr. Claus.
Mr. Claus! He's Muslim. He
What
does not
else?
celebrate Christmas.
Right?
He's half Muslim, half
That's the big
Jewish.
thing. He doesn't celebrate Christmas.
No,
so
he-
if he visited you on Christmas, it was unrelated.
Exactly.
Unrelated.
You can come at any time and shove your ass up the chimney.
That's right. He's a short little Muslim Jew with a mole. And he can come through your door any time of year.
The South Pole Santa folks.
We, of course, do celebrate around Christmas time, though. So there is a sort of celebration.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
You have to pay homage to him at some point.
You wake up early in the morning and you drink a nice iced tea as you wait for him.
He only comes if you've been bad.
That's right. And
Oh,
doesn't-
and he doesn't look at his list.
did I say this already? He
does make a list.
He does. He makes a list. He checks it once.
Yes. Is it naughty and nice on this list?
No, it's nasty and ugly.
One-sided list. Pretty one-sided list. Well, Christmas, of course, is the most beautiful time of year.
Beautiful.
I'm sure everybody has finished eating a quiche and spending time.
How were
with
your
their
quiches out
family.
there? Please
I
let
hope
us know.
everybody's quiche was good. Because
What's your Christmas tradition? Write us in. Weird Christmas traditions? Do you
Let
have
us
any?
know.
No, sorry, bizarre.
Well, we had a very bizarre Thanksgiving, of
Yes.
course. My family, personally, we got around the table and we feasted on turkey.
bizarre. So bizarre.
Bizarre.
And of course, the bizarrity did not stop just because it was Christmas.
Right.
No.
What bizarre thing did you do, Sam?
Well, and this is really weird. Mm-hmm. We watered the tree every day so it didn't die.
Bizarre.
That's quite bizarre.
I know.
I, of course, have the bizarre family tradition around Christmas of hanging big socks, sometimes called stockings, over the chimney.
Hold on, stockings?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
the
yes,
chimney
yes,
there where the
yes.
fire is?
Yeah, these are big socks, sometimes called stockings.
So what? Just big empty socks?
They're empty until the day.
What happens on the day?
On the day, they become full.
Bizarre.
Bizarre.
You get a bizarre. You get a bizarre. Obviously, for me, it's a little different. It's my third night of Hanukkah, so I hate to, rub everyone the wrong way. But tonight we'll be lighting a third candle on the menorah.
Okay, bizarre.
I'm not going to say I'm not going to say that's bizarre for fear of the reaction.
Bizarre and jealous.
Well, we knew you plugged your ears when you heard Hanukkah. You did a big ear plug.
That's
Howard.
right. That's right.
Howard went la la la
Howard, you
la la.
could sense it coming up and
No.
you plugged your ears. Sometimes, by the way, you're plugging your ears and people are not saying Hanukkah, by the way.
Sometimes
Yes,
I say, how are you?
you can definitely tell when Howard thinks a Jewish person has entered the room because we got a big earplug and a big la 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 la.
This is my reaction to specific people. It's not about them being
Right,
Jewish.
right,
No, it's not about them being Jewish. It's about my relationship with that person specifically. There's always a reason.
Oh.
It has nothing to do with their religion or what holidays they celebrate.
Okay, seems to be a pattern for the la la la.
Of
Bizarre.
course, at my house, we did the weirdest thing at the top of our tree. We were like, this looks a little empty. So we put a star on top.
Okay, come on.
I know.
That is not what we want.
That's not what we want.
Write us in, folks. What are your bizarre Christmas traditions?
Christmas traditions.
Maybe you give and get gifts to family. Bizarre.
Crazy.
But
Yeah.
let us know what you do and what freaky stuff your family's into.
For any of my Jewish friends, I know this is crazy. Please don't crucify me. But I'm going to get Chinese food and see a Tom Hanks movie tonight.
Really?
Bizarre.
Bizarre. Bizarre.
Well,
I think
anyway.
I might stay in pajamas.
All
with
day?
Right,
family.
for the morning.
For the morning.
Wait, do you feel really comfortable around your family and don't feel the need to dress up?
Yes, I know that's bizarre.
So everyone in your family's walking around with a little penis outline?
Let's just say we're all in silk drawers. And I can see my son's dick. Bizarre! It's bizarre.
Actually,
That's what bizarre is.
I like to look at my son's dick on Christmas morning. It's bizarre. Son, get up in front of the family. Show us that hog.
Talent show.
well, of course, we aren't in school. Obviously, we're out on summer break, but I'm sorry, not summer break.
Opposite.
I went winter break, of course.
Unless you're listening down under, then it's summer break.
yeah,
Bizarre.
if you are listening,
Bizarre. Hello, Australia.
We all know down there you're celebrating the 4th of July.
We all know that. Know it.
but we didn't want to let a week go by where we didn't give you guys a podcast, so we made it in this morning, trudged through.
Now, are we coming
snow.
to them live from inside of a nativity scene?
Did we?
Are we?
Yeah. Did we decide that's
Are
what
we?
we're doing? Let's.
I'm cool either way.
Well, we're not. We're not certainly not doing that.
yeah,
right?
We're not going to say we're not doing a
Let's get
nativity
to that.
scene. But yeah, it's possible that we are the nativity scene on.
Are we the three wise men and one
24-hour
goat?
Walmart.
Sorry.
Is that how we're dressed?
Sorry, Todd labeled possibly where the nativity is, and I stepped on it. I
24-hour
apologize.
Walmart. We might be there right now.
We might be in a live nativity in the parking lot of a 24-hour Walmart.
3 wise men and a goat.
And let's
could
just
be what-
say we know who the goat is, if it is.
It is. Who is it? Maybe.
Write us in. Who's your goat? Who's your Halloween or Christmas goat?
One of us may have misunderstood wise men and come dressed as Albert Einstein, who is a wise man. But not what we were looking
Yes.
for.
Right.
Right.
Now, are we considering a goat to be the greatest of all time, which would obviously be baby
Oh,
Jesus?
pause. The car's coming by.
I smiled. I smiled.
Fuck you!
Was that Todd?
Todd.
Was
That might have
maybe
been
you?
me, or that might have been someone screaming out of their car.
We don't know.
We don't even know if we're at the nativity scene.
Let's decide right now.
Well, let's
that's
look
what we're
around us
planning.
and
It
say what
seems
we
funny.
see. Let's look around us and say what we see.
If I look down, all I know is I'm standing in hay.
Same
Right.
as the normal podcast, though.
So that's normal. We don't know yet.
and if I look down, I have 4 legs and hair.
Same as
Okay,
normal.
so-
podcast,
Okay.
so
Now,
still
keep in mind, we do
unclear.
have a guest today. So if we're locked into nativity scene, the guest will have to be whatever that is.
That's true.
We can always go into the Walmart.
That's
Well,
true.
we could have invited the person to the nativity, and they could
Right.
be anyone.
So I'm saying hard yes to nativity scene. That's
I
where we are, ladies and
vote-
germs.
Well, here's what I will say: there wasn't any room last night at the inn for us,
That's right.
so that could be nativity related, or possibly what actually happened to us last night.
Hotel reputation related.
Yes,
do we
Holiday
got?
Inn Express. We had some issues the last time the 4 of us stayed at one with the waffle machine. And now there's not any room for us, quote unquote, at the Holiday Inn
It's ridiculous.
Express.
It's ridiculous. You should be able to make waffle fingers. That's all I'll say.
That's right.
You should be able to dip your hands in waffle. You should be able to dip your hand in waffle and make waffle fingers.
I will
Why
say-
is it on us if it upsets someone else's
Well,
kid to see
I'll-
us eating our own
you
waffle
don't like
fingers?
you don't like smells in a kitchen? That's what their argument was. It smells.
Don't get us started on our scrambled hair.
You should be able to have scrambled hair. Listen, if I brought my own frying pan, it's my own butter. I should be able to scramble my own hair in there.
Or you need to step up your continental breakfast.
I was trying to make eyes over easy,
You should be able to.
and I wanted to do that.
That's right.
No.
You-
This Holiday Inn Express. This is a liability. You want to cook up your eyes?
And-
No.
And I honestly, I was very frustrated when the hotel manager came down and said, "Sir, you can't make leg in a hole.
That's right.
You can't make a leg. And you cannot serve and make leg in a hole."
and you said,
can't.
tell that to the wonderful people here enjoying my leg in a hole.
Well, then I thought, I'll handle this. I'll get us cool with the manager. Went to give him 5, got his hand all syrupy.
Yeah.
Because I had waffle finger.
That was when he really
course.
flipped, I think, with syrup.
Well, he flipped just like my finger in the waffle maker. And I said, so surely we understand each other here.
Yeah. Well, you gave him a big middle waffle finger,
Absolutely.
which hurt really bad.
And then he enjoyed it. He tasted it. and
Well,
it-
that was what was weird. He enjoyed it.
So do you like it or do you hate it, sir?
Yeah, which is it? Waffle finger.
So we're in the nativity. We're doing like car.
Smile.
Okay.
Bah.
Is the goat supposed to smile? Because I've been smiling.
So we know who the goat is.
Yeah,
Big goat reveal, even though Howard is on all fours.
Yeah, because
and
I'm hairy and on all fours, but that is just my wise man costume.
Howard came as the hairy wise man
Yes.
who was looking for his contact.
Centaur wise
Yes,
man.
yes.
That's right. Second contact reference in 3 weeks.
So Howard.
This episode is sponsored by 1-800-CONTACTS, the most falling and out contact there is. Do you want something to do for 2 hours? Search for your contact. 1-800-CONTACT.
1-800-CONTACTS. If you shake your head no, those babies are flying out.
Give 1-800 a call. Put contacts at the end. They will come over and find your contact, clean it up, and shove it right back in your eye.
If you're shaking your head, yes, these contacts will fall right out.
Now, Howard, did you bring myrrh? Is that what you have myrrh?
This is a bushel of myrrh.
Bushel.
Yes, I didn't want to run out, so I bought a whole bushel of myrrh.
That's big.
And you know what myrrh is?
Of course, I do know what myrrh is, so that's
Okay.
why I brought it in a bushel.
Well, great. You've got your myrrh.
Yeah.
I've got my Frankenstein.
Which
So
again-
one of us is dressed
which
like
again,
Albert Einstein with Frankenstein.
I'll tell you this, Todd. We did correct you on the email.
I thought that was an autocorrect issue on
No,
your end.
no.
Hold on.
paragraph.
On it. So
Oh, sorry, I can't bring a couple Jews to the nativity scene, Frankenstein and Einstein.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Is Frankenstein Jewish?
Frankenstein.
well, we know that would make Halloween extra scary for Howard.
Okay.
Now you're going to have to plug your ears every time someone with bolts in their necks walks by. Freak.
I'll plug my ears.
So we've got Frankenstein, we've got myrrh, and what's the third gift?
I think it's gold. Do we have that?
Sam, you were in charge of gold.
Yes, I got a big bunch of dental work done last week, and I have gold all across the top right side.
Yes. Seems like they
Okay.
maybe didn't get through the whole thing.
Yeah, they couldn't quite finish. They got halfway through a tooth
Did it
on the
hurt
left side.
bad or what?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they had to
you
shave
go-
them all down.
You
don't.
did-
You don't want to go under, and you refuse. You refuse no.
I refuse anesthesia.
You're bad
I
with
refuse
pain.
Novocaine. I refuse ice. I refuse distractions. I
You
want to be.
refuse the dental chair, correct?
Yeah, I refuse the chair. I have to be in a squat position the whole time.
Do you think that being uncomfortable will distract you from the pain
Oh,
of the
yeah.
procedure?
Right.
So you
That's what
cry.
I hope.
I know this exact same thing happened to you last time you tried to get a tattoo, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
so-
wouldn't use the chair. I had to lay.
Yeah.
but standing on one leg.
And they stopped halfway, so you have half a tat on your back.
Yeah, half a tribal. I got half a tribal on my back. I look a little bit like The Rock. That's what the guy said to me. He said, well, you look a little like The Rock. We didn't quite get there.
Was his tone that happy, or was it a little bit more like?
Oh,
well,
he was pissed.
Yeah.
I was moving around a lot. He said it's the worst work of his he's ever done.
Wow.
But bad
And you got so
canvas.
mad you tried to give him the people's elbow, but then you fell in the toilet?
Well, I was really,
Yeah, is that what happened? Was it because are we good with toilet?
yeah. I was really weak from the procedure. It was a big tattoo on all of my back, and I was standing on one leg the whole time.
Right.
And yeah, they had a toilet in the room. I went to a cheap place, and so I got pissed, took a swing at him, missed, did a 360, and fell in the toilet head and feet first.
Now, this is the second week in a row that we've referenced a toilet in a regular room just on the wall.
Well, there was a break because there was a. This is coming out after we had
Second teachers lounge
Oh,
episode.
okay,
Of
sorry.
course, the feed was usurped by the preachers last week.
Yes, sorry. But I just want people to take a look. Next time you're at Lowe's or at your Home Depot, go to the toilet aisle.
Osh.
Go
Ace Hardware.
Ace. Maybe Ace. I don't. Do they have toilets there?
Sometimes.
Go to some place where they sell toilets. Take a look
Toilet
at the
store.
display picture. It is always, it's never a toilet in a bathroom. It's a toilet on a living room wall. And it's so funny. They can't because I think a toilet's too, or a bathroom's too cramped to really take a good picture.
Exactly.
So they're like, let's just put it in living room.
Instead of
There's like
finding-
a window with like curtains on
Kids
it.
playing right outside,
Yeah.
looking right in.
I can build you a big bathroom. No, let's go living room.
Yeah. The tube is next to it.
Oh, my wish.
Who's obsessed with the tube? Who is obsessed with their show on the tube?
Oh, okay. We're talking about the boob tube.
Oh yeah, I'm obsessed with the Tube, and what better day than Christmas to catch up on everything on the
Oh,
Tube?
yeah.
What are you guys watching?
Well, I have the Yule log on the Tube right now. You know, the little crackling
Yes,
Yule log?
the fake crackling Yule log.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm, of course, watching and rewatching the new Disney Plus movie Noel with Anna Kendrick in it.
Oh yeah,
First All right.
Anybody else watching anything on the Tube?
Well, the reason I'm here is because there was a bit of disagreement with my ex-wife and my, I guess, ex-daughter now about what to watch over Christmas.
So you were going to be in the same home.
Well, yeah, we tried to kind of mend things for the holidays.
That's always nice when that can happen, when a divorced father and mother sort of come together at the holidays to
For
make...
one day a year, you put all of the pressure of a family relationship into one room and try to smile your way through it.
Right. So she, even though she is of age, successfully emancipated from you.
That's right.
It's kind of a selective emancipation after her 18th birthday.
That's right. It was an emancipation in I guess in theory or whatever it would be.
Right. The courts decided to hear it.
Yeah. And so she's my ex-daughter now, even though
Right.
she's over 18. She didn't
Tough
need
day
to
for
do
that
it.
to happen.
Yeah. She changed her last name to Madre.
Really?
Wow.
And that's spiteful.
That's very
Wow.
But that was your wife's maiden name, right?
Yeah, Todd Padre married Mary Madre.
Yeah.
We named our daughter Mary. Because for me, it was just easier.
Yeah.
One name. Clarify it. And so, yeah, but it was a tough Christmas this year. A lot of emotions came up.
Wow.
And for me, I kept bottling them up and bottling them up and bottling them up. And then I was like, well, let's throw on Fastest Car and watch my episode.
Right.
But it wasn't a total loss because you are selling those bottles now.
Yeah, my bottled up emotions. Yeah, go ahead and buy. If you guys go onto Etsy.crap, you can get my Todd Padre's bottled up emotions. And so we've got rage in there. We've got sadness. We've got self-loathing.
And they're not built
we've got
quite as
piss.
colognes, right?
What's that?
They're built as stinks.
They definitely have a smell.
Oh, they've got a smell, and it's kind of undescribable. It's if you've ever smelled if you've ever gotten into a fight with a loved one and then woken up the next morning, the smell of that room where it's like, oh, it's still here. Something is still here.
I see. Yes.
It's that. There's obviously, it's all the emotions I feel with my family. So there's rejection turned into spite.
Right. There's a big bottle of you fixed them, right?
You fix them?
You know when you think your family's wrong, so you come in and
Yes.
you're like,
Oh.
I'm gonna fix them. And you just look like an asshole.
There's a
and
huge-
they're more right.
Absolutely. There's a big bottle of opening up my wife's mind about bisexuality.
Now, Todd, am I correct, though? I actually saw somebody pick up from the back of your house a huge crate of bottles of shame that you're not selling on your website because you say those are fake.
Oh, those shame bottles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That must have been a
Misshipment?
Yeah, that might just be 7-Up. Because I've never felt ashamed of anything. So
Really?
Yeah. So if you're looking to buy bottles of something from me and you don't want actual milk, or the white stuff,
Simply milk.
or simply
Simply
milk,
milk.
you can buy
Definitely milk.
definitely milk.
Which is just chocolate milk.
They're just it's no. Well, you call it chocolate milk. It's the brown milk.
You guys got to listen to these old episodes, or you're gonna get none of this one.
We can't keep catching you up. Listen every week, no matter who the guest is.
Oh, and you know what? We're tired of making new stuff. By the way.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, this is so hard to make new stuff.
we're doubling down on our 5 things.
We did good old stuff.
We got hee-hees. We got
South Pole Santa.
South Pole Santa. What else?
That's it.
That's it.
What?
Eating people,
Eating
yeah.
people?
not having hair, fake hair.
But we do have something new for this Christmas season.
Yes,
That's
we've been
right,
wanting to talk
tis.
about
And this
season.
segment we call The Gift That Keeps on Giving. As you know, we are 4 great guys, and we have been doing a little bit of charitable contribution in our local area.
Yes.
That's
Everybody
true.
picked a cause, and we chose something that was near and dear to our hearts. And I think the Christmas spirit has really made me feel good about this.
Yeah.
I, of course, volunteered 15 hours at
Seems like accounting.
I volunteered for 15 hours at Toys for Tater Tots. It's a great charity.
Tater tots for toys.
Sorry, yes, it's Tater Tots for Toys. It's a charity.
How does this work?
Basically, you make roasted or fried potatoes.
Roasted.
Yeah.
Roasted potatoes.
Well, now tell me what's the difference between roast. What is roasting? In the bake? Is that
You
kind of
bake.
a bake?
It's a bake.
Okay.
You bring cooked potatoes to local toy factories and give it to overworked workers.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
That's really cool.
I spent about 15
not
hours.
So you brought
15 hours.
you brought a bag of tater tots.
I bought a pack of
15
Oritis.
hours.
I bought a pack of Oritis.
Are they still
to the local-
warm when you get there?
Well, no, because I say you guys want these fresh baked, so I bring them the frozen tots. I give them a sack of frozen tots, and I say make these in the break room kitchen if you got time. And
do they?
Huh? I haven't checked in. Probably no.
Well, Howard, I'm really proud of you for trying something that you thought was going to be great.
Yeah, and hey, thought, and
That's
it
good.
was good. It maybe wasn't great.
Good.
I wish I could have done more, but obviously I don't have endless amounts of time. I'm a pretty busy guy, so 15 hours was all I could give them.
The gift that keeps on giving.
But yeah, so Tater Tots for Toys. Visit
Right.
them. Deliver any sacks of frozen tots to any of the drop-off locations around town.
That's
So
awesome.
are these overworked workers? They're in bad shape, or is this like a cause we don't know about, like
It
toy
was-
factories in
I'll say
America?
I'll say this. I walked in the front door, and it looked a lot of people with a lot of happy faces, but it didn't feel genuine, is what I'll say. You know, a lot of people
Okay.
making it seem like things were fine, and maybe they weren't.
What were
Oh,
people
nice.
saying to you when you would approach the line
Well, they were
And be
startled.
like-
They were first startled.
and you've got tater tots?
And I handed them a sack of tots, and they kind of looked at them.
Sack?
A sack of tots, yeah. A sack.
Are we talking like those little sort of
You
like
know what-
waxy?
You know what
like a
that's what the Orida frozen
The ones
tots
you get in
come
the
a
frozen
sack.
aisle.
You rip the top, toss them onto
Oh,
a pan,
okay,
and drop
yes.
them into.
Okay.
And then
You
you,
did not
expect
cook them.
toys from them.
It's the least they could do.
Okay. Okay.
What?
Tots for, so you want, so you're basically being like trade?
Oh yeah, did I
With
yeah.
the tots?
Did I? Oh, I made it sound like you were donating.
Yeah, because you
tots
said
to the
it's
workers.
for the overworked workers,
Well-
but that was a lie.
That's their currency. It's the tots, and they give you.
Well, I
toys.
think it's beautiful, Howard, and I
Thank
think
you.
it's great.
Yeah, a lot of people say it's not volunteer work.
Yeah.
No.
They say it's
And
shopping, and I
yeah.
say I don't think that's true.
It's weird
I'm
shopping.
not getting paid, so it's volunteer work.
I mean, unlike Howard, I did some actual charity.
Awesome, Todd.
Maybe some of you saw me there or saw the Instagram videos, but I made it out to the third annual Mash Bash.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so I brought mashed potatoes to to a car impound lot.
There's a lot of tired
Oh,
workers.
yes,
there.
of course,
There's a lot
of
tired
course.
workers
Yeah.
there.
I've driven by that.
Yeah, and so give them mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Well, I give them potatoes and a masher and a big pot and down
Yeah,
the
so
water.
these are uncooked potatoes, a big masher and pot.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, because these guys work so hard. You know, Christmas, you don't get Christmas off at the impound lot. People
No?
still get their cars impounded.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
And so, yeah, these hardworking guys, I gave them all the stuff they needed for mashed potatoes.
Now, Todd,
I don't know. It's definitely not all the stuff.
yeah,
Because potatoes,
like-
masher, pot,
Well, yeah, they got to provide their own,
Salt, butter, pepper.
salt,
butter,
butter,
water.
pepper,
and
Chaz.
definitely milk.
milk.
Chaz.
Oh, no. And that's, I get the word out a little bit about,
so you give them definitely milk
because you don't make mashed potatoes with definitely milk. You,
because that would be chocolate mashed potatoes, and it'd be
No, you make it with simply milk because
You make
that's
it
the
with
white
Simply
stuff,
Milk.
but not mayonnaise.
You don't,
Guys,
well,
you
some
have to
people-
listen to these old episodes.
And this is what called mash for cash.
Yeah,
don't
I said
remember.
the mash bash, but it's
Mash
mash
bash.
for cash.
Well, it's the mash
Oh, so
bash
you want
by
cash.
mash for cash.
And so I bring it to them, and then they pay me for the mashed potatoes plus 50%.
This kind of sounds like a Postmates.
mashed potato. No.
Well, Todd, I'm so
No.
proud of you. I'm so proud of both of you guys for
That's
helping
awesome.
tired workers who need it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've been going to the local ICU.
Oh, Oh, wow. That's nice.
with
Intensive care unit?
Intensive care unit.
Wow.
And I have been giving people Texas toast. And
So there's no affiliated charity?
I couldn't find Texas toast.
Okay.
So I cut up some Wonder Bread into the shape of Texas.
And is this called anything? Is it
Yeah, is
called
there a charity?
Yeah,
ICU
what
for
is it
Texas
called?
toast? Or
That's what it's called. You nailed it. ICU for Texas toast. So, so I go there. Somebody's sick. I give them a little piece of Texas toast.
Tastic toast.
Tastic. Yes.
And are you doing
Well,
this for
because
the
when you're in
people-
the hospital, you don't get to eat a lot. So you want a big, buttery piece of toast, huge,
Especially in the
flavored
ICU.
on it. In the
Are these for
ICU.
people in the ICU afflicted with stuff, or is this for all the tired workers?
It's for the overworked nurses.
That's great.
Exactly.
So I give them the Texas toast and I say, pay up.
That's so thoughtful.
Cash is fine. Check.
Did you? I think I saw you in there because I don't know if you noticed me, but I was bombing as Patch Adams in the ICU.
I did hear jeers from the especially critical
That's
unit.
remarkably
They
self-aware.
they
of you
could
also, Todd.
muster up. Well, somebody came out of a coma, gave their first boo,
That's right.
and
I brought
they brought
I
back
brought a
bunch-
woman out of a coma, and she not only that, she walked for the first time in 25 years, went to the store and bought rotten tomatoes, and then came back and threw them at me.
Wow.
Wow.
Now-
and that is the
Wow.
healing power of comedy.
It's the healing pit. It doesn't have to be good to heal. It does not have to be good to
Now,
heal.
this is remarkably self-aware of you, Todd. You said you bombed. I would never think that you would ever say you did poorly.
Well, but I take ownership of the bombing.
Okay.
If people told me I bombed, I'd say, shut up.
Right.
But,
Right.
yeah. What about you, Sam?
Oh, that's so awesome. Well, I wanted to do
course.
something this year that was really near and dear to my heart. So
So
I
giving.
am participating. I went to Las Vegas.
That's
Awesome.
so
And
great.
I took some potato chips, and I am, of course, donating to Chips for Chips.
Okay.
Okay,
take-
chips to chip.
Yeah,
chips for
I take
chips.
many varieties of potato chips, and I take them to those exhausted
Gamblers?
casino cashier workers.
Cashier workers.
And I trade
So
them.
tired.
They're exhausted. They pump oxygen. They make you stay up all night
Yes.
on Christmas.
And you give them
yeah.
It's so sad.
It's horrible.
It's so horrible.
And so
what they do.
it's horrible.
Saw Bob.
And you
It's
just
so
have to be.
bad.
It's one day a year where you give thanks back to them.
Yes, and so I take chips, I take barbecue chips, I take
That's so
salty
absolute-
chips, and then I
and what do
say,
you got?
I said, give me the chips, give me all the chips. I point a gun at him.
You
I said,
said,
give
give
me
me all
all the chips in the
Oh my
cage.
God.
Hold up the casino.
No, nice charity for the tired worker.
Okay.
It's so good of you.
That's awesome.
So
Car.
yeah.
So Sam bad. I
So
thought I
who
was
is the goat?
Who's the
Okay,
goat?
well, I came as a goat.
Okay, so we thought you were a wise man.
Oh,
but you're
okay.
a goat
And
also.
Howard?
I'm on all fours looking for my contacts.
But did you come as a goat or did you come as a wise man?
I came as a wise man.
Listen,
Okay.
okay.
Now, what about you, Bill?
I said I'm a goat, but I'm the greatest of all time wise man. I'm the wise man that has.
The wisest man.
Hold on. But you have gold. I'm the only one without a gift for Jesus. So that makes me the goat. Because we got myrrh, we got Frankenstein.
We got to
and
run
gold.
inside. We
I'm
gotta run inside.
Einstein, yeah, and I brought, yeah, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
You know, would you guys want anything from the McDonald's in there? You know how they got the McDonald's in the front.
Oh,
of the Walmart?
yeah. The McDonald's
yes.
inside of the Walmart. Yes.
What is it
Bill,
about the
did you just
McDonald's
turn
inside
a
the
dog?
Walmart that's a little bit better?
I'll take a quarter pounder, but substitute the sauce from the filet of fish.
Okay.
And
Mayonnaise?
Is this the regular?
tartar. And the ice cream machine always broke.
I know.
But if it's working, I'll take an extra large dipped cone of a
And you want me to
Butterfinger
carry
McFlurry.
it? You want me to take an extra?
So you want a cone dipped into a Butterfinger McFlurry?
In a large cup?
I'll try.
Extra
An
large.
extra
I'll
large cup?
try.
It's always broke on the machine.
Well,
sliding down a hill. We just slid down a hill.
All
Something
right.
about the
you know what? I got to take a Christmas pee.
yeah.
we take a break?
Let's be honest about what our breaks
say
here are. Our breaks here
tinkle
are always
bells,
us peak.
tinkle bells,
Tinkle down my leg.
What do we think?
That's pretty good.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Silent piss. Holy piss.
Holy shit.
Here comes Yellow Claus. Here comes Yellow Claus. Right down Yellow Claus Lane.
I saw Mommy pissing Santa Claus.
Mommy got run over by a piss. Or is it grandma?
This one's mommy.
This was mommy.
Rudolph the Pea-Nosed Reindeer.
This show is bad. Let's go to bed.
Oh, they told me rumpa-pum-pee.
Chestnuts pissing on an open fire.
Jack Frost pissing on your nose.
I really can't stay, because, baby, there's piss outside.
All right, let's go pee.
All right.
All right, thanks so much for hanging in there, folks. We are back with the second half, and as usual, we do have a guest. We're lucky that she wanted to come down here. We scheduled her a while back, not realizing we'd be in the live nativity right now in the Walmart parking lot, but she was agreeable enough to come down here, and we really appreciate it.
Yep.
She's, of course, a parent of one of our students, and her name is Miss Tammy Pinkerton. How you doing, Tammy?
Hi.
Hi, happy holidays,
Oh,
Tammy.
happy holidays. That's what the devil says. We say Merry Christmas right
Merry
here.
Christmas. I agree.
Thank you so much.
Well, call me the devil because it's happy holidays and especially happy Hanukkah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, that's fine. You can say Hanukkah. It's
I
when you
just-
get in general, then that's when the devil is included because the devil also has holidays.
That is
Oh.
true.
I've heard about the devil's holidays.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people think Halloween and the sort of surrounding holidays, those pagan holidays are the devil's holidays. But
Right.
you're saying that the devil has a holiday that
One for
happens
one.
around
Labor
Christmas as well?
Labor Day is a devil's holiday,
It
right?
is. And
Labor
so
Day
is
is.
Arbor Day.
Yes.
Arbor Day is another devil's holiday.
Devil
Yeah,
loves
that
to
is-
burn trees.
And
Absolutely.
is there a devil's holiday that's around Christmas or Hanukkah? Because if it's not around this time, saying Happy Holidays right now seems like.
Well, there's
Natural-
Fire and Brimstone Day on the 21st.
Yeah. And
Oh.
also National Corn Day.
That's right.
National Corn Day. How did I forget about that?
Yeah, you love
Of all
corn.
people.
Bill, you
People
love
don't
corn.
know, but that
I'm
is a
obsessed with
holiday
corn.
for the devil.
I'm obsessed with corn.
And so is
Gotta-
Beelzebub.
When is that again?
So is Bizzlebub.
So is
What is
Beelzebub. No, Beelzebub. Beelzebub, right?
Yeah, Beelzebub.
Beelzebub. Beelzebub.
Boob.
Beelzebub.
Now, Tammy, you set up this meeting with us. You called it a meeting. You said you wanted to come
Yeah.
in and discuss some issues that you've been having with your child in school.
Yes, it's an emergency.
It's an emergency Christmas
Yeah.
Day meeting about your son, which I
John.
couldn't find
Jimmy
Jimmy John Pinkerton anywhere in my
Rolodex.
Rolodex.
Wow, Todd, wow. You've forgotten about my son already? You've been on Christmas break for maybe a few days and you forgot about my son?
Well, it's
Yeah,
funny. You're very
maybe
active in
that's
the
it.
community, but I can't really remember your son either.
No, I have a son. And you know what? All
What does
of
he
you,
look like again, Jimmy John?
Oh, he's got a way about him.
Okay.
Look like a 6-inch sub.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Look like a 6-inch sub sandwich.
No, he does not, Sam. He has this will help you. He has a smile that'll light up a room.
I know this
Aw.
boy.
Yes, you're
Yes.
jealous of him.
Yeah.
You're jealous of his smile. I remember you were pissed about some kid's smile.
I showed his smile to my plastic surgeon and got this fucking thing. He bought.
Your plastic surgeon.
Well, you have
Bad.
kind of Joker lips.
Yes.
How does
Not
that
kind
come
of.
from?
I've also never heard of anyone getting a smile done at a plastic surgeon.
Well, yeah,
think
you
you would
sound
go
like my plastic surgeon.
You're supposed to go to a cosmetic dentist for smile.
Well, information that would have been useful to me yesterday.
Cosmetic dentist. I went to a cosmetologist.
Right, you just
Okay,
got your
that's
hair cut,
hair.
and you still had bad teeth.
Well, they also whitened it.
They whitened it. Did you see Sam's white hair when he
I
had it?
did, Sam, but I
Kinda
will
hard to
tell
miss.
you that the white hair really just kind of highlights how yellow the teeth are.
Interesting.
It was pretty embarrassing when your hair had braces. That was a tough period for you.
Pearly white braces hair, crooked yellow teeth.
Yeah, well, I got a little mixed up, and I got the braces on the outside. And
Well, I tell you what,
hey, I was combing my teeth.
the good thing is you brush your hair when you wake up and when you go to sleep. So that's good for you.
That's right. Twice
That
a
is
day.
right.
Dental hygiene.
Now,
terrible.
I wash my mouth with gel.
Yes. It's a 1-to-1, folks. It's a 1-to-1.
Think of stuff you do with your hair?
We don't
your
have to.
teeth? He
We
doesn't
could list
care.
them all right now for you if you want to, but you get it. It's 1-to-1.
Folks, write us in. What are the jokes we would have said?
Hair is mouth, mouth is hair. Moving on.
So, Tammy, what is the issue you've been having with your son that you wanted to talk about? Emergency meeting today.
Well, the main issue that I'm having with my son is the engagement that he's getting from the teachers at the school.
I've been getting a lot of those
Engagement.
complaints.
Yeah, I feel
Okay.
like he's been neglected a lot
Okay.
in his needs. Yeah, specifically, like my son is very talented and he likes to come up with his own ideas.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one that he came up with recently was called Perfect Shake. And he said that he brought Perfect Shake around you guys and that you did not engage as teachers who are engaging with you.
yeah.
Perfect Shake. Now, Perfect Shake is, of course, a I saw the packets around campus that
Yeah.
were left when he quote unquote came up with the idea for Perfect Shake.
Well, he said he came to me and he said, if you get in now, you can really make some money down the road as long as you sign up 10 other people for Perfect Shake. And I was like, what? And I got behind a locker and I was like, tell me a little bit more about this.
That's crazy, Bill, because when he showed me his order sheet project, your name and credit card number was not on it.
What class
I didn't
is this
understand.
for? Home ec?
Is he just an
Biology?
entrepreneur?
No, this is an art project.
Okay.
I see.
Now, we should maybe get into what
is
Here was
Perfect
my
Shake
issue with
is.
Perfect Shake is, there's a few perfect shakes I would like. I would like my handshake to be stronger. I'd like that to happen.
You'd like to make one good smoothie?
One good smoothie. Why did I almost say milkshake? You said the word. I would like for a shake weight to not dislocate my shoulder when I use it. What was his perfect shake? Didn't do any of that. His in quotes.
Is it shakes? Is it like morning shakes with like vitamins? What is the product?
So the product is, if you will, an exercise routine.
Okay.
The Perfect Shake.
Okay.
So the closest thing I could compare it to is when I was doing the Harlem Shake about a year late.
Yeah.
And I was putting all those videos online and everyone said, you missed this, buddy. But it seemed kind of like
Yeah,
that.
we saw your TikTok of that. It
Yeah.
was sad.
Well, Tic Tac. Todd's on a just off app.
He has an app where he eats mints. That's terrible.
Because all these
And his
high-
breath, he goes up and he breathes in people's faces. They go, still stinks. And it was like, this won't go viral.
And there's
Oh,
also
Tic Tac sued
of
you.
there's a lot of videos of him breathing directly into the camera, and I'm like, I can't smell that
And you
Yeah.
can't
from
see
my
anything.
a
house.
lot of foggy video. A lot of
well, the camera does break. I mean, that's something.
the camera breaks.
Yeah, I mean, these mints are not working.
Now, Tammy, I don't mean to put you on the spot here, but I'll tell you what it felt like to me when Perfect Shake was pitched to me. It felt like a classic pyramid scheme. It felt like I was getting hosed by the whole process.
Which
where
you know
I,
about.
Yes, I of course have been the victim of thousands of pyramid schemes. Thousands of pyramid
You hold
schemes.
the world record for signing up for the most schemes.
I of course, I gave my credit card information to a man selling car cleaner in a gas station parking lot.
Right.
True story.
That makes sense to me.
No.
No, it was
Tammy.
bad. To me, you can understand that I was skeptical.
Obviously, the worst one Howard did is a guy claiming to be King Tutankhamun had Howard build an entire pyramid. And funded himself.
Right, which honestly, after 3 to 4 months of working on that, I should have seen
Should've seen
it.
it.
I
But
should
Well,
have-
you and Toot
Tammy-
had nothing in common.
Also, where did you get this capital?
I,
On
of
your
course,
teacher's
well,
salary.
my
Can we go
family-
back to my Tutankhamun joke? You and Toot had nothing in common?
No.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, it's a
You
good one.
two had nothing
And
in
somehow
common.
you ended up at the bottom of the payout pyramid for the pyramid that you built.
But
I
Howard,
did. I saw $0.
Howard, I mean, I'm going to tell you this, and you're gonna get dollar signs in your eyes, Tammy. Howard is the heir to the Levi's fortune. His
Right. My last
is
name is
Levi's.
Levis. There is an apostrophe after the I. It is
I
Levi's.
thought you were related to the pants.
I am. My parents.
There's
Wait,
a
hang
real
on.
resemblance, first of
You
all.
thought my
You
parents
look like
were
Levi
pants.
You do
pants.
resemble a 501 cut. Kind of a big square.
Well, you wish. You wish it was a 501
How
cut.
you wish.
This is more of a 736. If you know what I mean.
Hang on. It can be 501, but it can just be a big size. It does. It could still.
No, what I'm saying is it's not a cool, nice
Okay.
looking cut like that.
That's
So, Tammy,
very
you looked at
unkind.
this man and said, oh, his last name's Levi's. He's probably related to a pair of pants. That's what he looks like.
Yes,
His body looks like a
absolutely.
pair of pants.
A pair of pants. And little did I know, I was absolutely right. He's related to the most famous
Yes.
pair of
There you
pants.
go.
His grandfather is overalls.
Okay. But now, Tammy, I feel like we're distracting from the real issue here, which is that you're pitching us a pyramid scheme.
That
Well,
is
what's the
absolutely-
perfect shake? You said if we will,
Yeah.
it's an exercise routine.
Yeah.
We
So,
may. Just tell us what it is.
It's a combination of every shake that humans can possibly do.
Okay, so you just kind
Head-
of writhe
head shake.
around.
Yeah.
You know the hoko pokey shake?
Hoko pokey, yes.
Hoko
For
pokey.
copyright reasons, we have to say hoko pokey.
Go pokey.
Do not say it.
We're
Do
not
not
allowed.
say the
Hoko
EY.
We, of course, will pay royalties if you say hokey. Beep.
Or beep, pokey.
Yes.
Perfect. There's also the Harlem Shake, like you mentioned. We combine that into the shake as well. The Caesar shake.
Caesar, like Caesar salad.
No,
Just
Caesar.
Oh, no.
Like-
seizure, like you're
Yeah.
having a seizure.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I don't know if you've heard, but when people have seizures, they wake up very sore, and that is because their muscles have been seasoned, which is also a great workout routine.
I see.
Okay.
So this sounds like something.
Now that part I like.
that
That last
sounds
part
like
I
something
like.
I could do for free, Tammy.
No,
You just
no.
gave me the secret. I can go home and
Yeah.
have a seizure.
because-
do the poke beep, add the Harlem Shake.
No, you cannot.
No.
Because you need the DVD tapes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now DVD tapes. That's a combination of two medias.
Yes.
So
And you just slid a hard drive across the table.
Yeah.
And you said DVD tapes.
Yes.
So
Do
it
you
seems like-
think a hard drive is called a DVD tape?
That's what it's called.
I'm going to be honest with you, Tammy. You seem successful. You drove up in a Corvette.
Yeah.
You're wearing your purse looks like an authentic Dolce and Gabbana.
It is from
Yeah.
Dolce and also from Gabbana.
So it's from
This is a Frankenstein.
you Frankenstein, which is what I'm dressed as.
So you have a piece of Dolce chocolate
Yeah.
and
Dolce.
Gabbana.
That's how fashion works.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Well, you are presenting someone with money. That's what I'm seeing
Yeah,
right now.
absolutely.
And so I want to be in whatever business you're in.
Exactly.
I want to be in whatever business you're in. So
Now,
I'm willing to
everybody's
give
like-
you right now $9,000
Whoa,
for
Todd.
these DVD tapes.
You're not liquid.
I'll match it. I'll match it.
Wow. And now the guy who
20,000.
Thank you.
21,
I'm still skeptical. You're gonna have to pitch me on this,
22.
Tammy, and make me care. Because I'll be honest, I
$30,000.
can't-
I'm trying to add up because what started here was Bill said he would match $9,000. So that's $18,000. Then Sam said that he was going to do 20, so that's 48. And then Bill threw in another
so each
21,000.
thing they were saying, you're saying is adding
match.
to the money. They weren't
So
raising the
60
final amount.
$69,000 is where we're at right now.
Okay, wow.
So it
all
sounds
right.
like you don't need any more money, Tammy. So I'm gonna sit this one out again. It sounds like a pyramid scheme, and I'm not building any more pyramids.
Howard.
He just needs a little more convincing.
Howard, look, this isn't just about making money, which you're going to make a lot of it.
Good, I need it.
Okay. Okay. I like that desperation. I like that sweat.
You like that desperation?
Seems like someone's after you, like someone's trying to kill you, and those are our best employees. I love that.
Okay.
Employees.
Wait, I'm sorry. That you get hired.
France.
Okay. Well,
Friends. Okay.
now I don't.
English isn't my first language.
What's your first
Is that
language?
true?
I think that's a lie.
Is that true or is that a lie?
You sound like a pretty classic.
You can back out of that now.
Person.
Yeah, but think about it. If that's the region that you learn your English in, that's how you're going to speak your
Oh,
English.
that is true. I have met some people who were from other countries who were their first language was a different language.
Yeah,
and
but
they
you got to
spoke-
come pretty early. You can't like.
Well, Tammy, what was your first language? Where did you come from?
I came from Russia.
okay, so
okay.
you're Russian.
Classic
And
scam country.
Big
how
business
old?
country. I'm interested in that.
Okay, I love where they're
Also
headed.
very cold, which is how I got so good at shakes.
The
shivering.
shiver shake.
Yeah, that is
Shivering
another
is
one.
part of the perfect shake.
Yeah.
And
no,
when did you move to America? How old were you?
I was 32.
Okay.
See, that seems like the accent would have locked in. Yeah. And you're 34 now?
Yes, it's been 2 years.
Well, I'll say this. I want to be your friend, and I want to be in business with you.
Me too,
But
I'll
I don't
match
know
it.
that I love shakes. Do you offer anything else? Is it just shaking and shaking around, or
I mean, you are fit.
Else?
You are
Yeah, I'm
fit,
very
Tammy.
fit. I have lots of muscles that you can see through my skin.
For sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like the shape of my muscles is protruding through
I'll
my
say
skin.
it actually looks a little bit artificial, is what I'll say. You can see all
Are
your
you
muscles.
saying this is type of like a Superman suit,
I'm
crudely airbrushed?
I don't mean to put you on the spot again. I'm
We don't
not
have
trying
to-
to blow up your spot. I'm just saying it kind of looks like you're wearing one of those sort of cheap muscle costumes with your clothes over it.
Tammy, this is embarrassing, but we
Tammy.
should just get to the bottom of it. You're not wearing a Superman muscle.
You don't
suit
have to be.
clothes, right?
You don't have to be, but you
No,
could
but
be.
are you gentlemen asking me to disrobe at this manger?
No, 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 no.
Are you
No, no, no.
asking me to disrobe
Car,
at this
car,
manger?
Car. Shut up, Tammy. Shut up. There's a car coming by. We have to be in the.
Pretend to be the nativity.
Pretend to be the baby Jesus.
Okay, I'll be the strongest baby Jesus.
She's lifting up the manger.
She's doing reps.
What the heck is that? That's a messed up nativity.
You see, that guy is a potential friend.
Shit,
Oh,
we
I
got
see how
heckled.
it works.
We got heckled.
Now, Tammy, I have seen you. I see you pretty frequently at the Coffee Bean talking to 8 or 9 desperate people. Are those friends of yours, or how does that work?
Yeah, they seem to be new
They
to
seem
town.
very interested, and they all have a big notebook that they're on the first page of
Yeah.
as they're writing down what you're saying.
Big bad shoes.
A lot of them are rifling through coupons.
At least 5 or 6 of them have a big tan line on their ring finger on their left hand. Who are those people to you?
So those are my friends.
Wow. I want in.
Little do people know the Coffee Bean is really a place where lost souls congregate.
Uh-huh.
So I go there and I try to save people with my friendship.
Now-
and
Wow.
also we sell car seats.
You sell car seats with those people.
Yeah.
Car seats. Now, is that like a
Like
seat
for children.
you
Yeah.
can put in
Babies.
your car to be more comfortable? Oh, for babies.
For children.
Okay.
Good.
A lot of them tend to have a lot of extra car seats. I guess from
Right, these are
previous
people
families.
who have like car seats
Oh.
that they need to get rid of
Now, I have heard
because
of...
something sad happened, obviously.
Yeah.
Divorce, dead kid, we don't know.
Now, can I tell you, Tammy,
I
again,
want in.
Kid grew up too fast.
Tammy, I feel like I keep having to blow up your spot because I just happen
You
to be in
just
the
love
perfect...
saying blow up your spot.
Stop
It's a-
talking about
what
her
kind of-
spot.
It's a phrase that I recently
Howard
learned. and I
just
really
got
like it.
MTV.
It
I just got
Howard
MTV.
just got MTV.
I just got MTV, and I don't mean to blow up your spot, but I happen to be at
You
the
guys got to check out Blow Up Your Spot on MTV,
Yeah.
all right? It's awesome. This guy comes in and he blows up people's houses.
Yeah.
And it's
Can
unbelievable.
I just say though, Howard, like if we were friends, I would give you an even better phrase than blow up your spot.
Whoa, you've got a better phrase
There's a
than that?
better phrase?
Yeah.
$15,000.
Have you ever
Write me a check.
heard "put you on blast"?
Oh my God.
I've never heard that.
Now,
out
what does
loud in
that
public
mean?
before.
That's like putting someone. I couldn't even think of what it could be.
It means the same thing as blow up your spot.
It's an
but
alternate-
You guys got to check out on MTV. Put
From
you on blast.
2019.
This guy goes over and he blows up people's apartments. Similar show. Just it's rentals, not owned.
Tammy, I just want to say, I happened to be at the Coffee Bean last time you were having a quote-unquote meeting with your friends here. And as they were all leaving,
I remember you wouldn't buy a car seat.
no, I didn't want to buy a car seat. And as
You
they
wouldn't
were
buy
leaving,
coffee either.
no, I was there to use
What
the
were you
bathroom.
doing up there?
I was there to use the bathroom.
That's not how it works.
Well, it was occupied, my friend.
Yeah.
You got to buy something,
Okay.
Howard. You
Well,
got
I'm
the
just
money.
trying to say, I heard you as everybody was leaving, Tammy. First I saw you counting money, and I heard you saying suckers.
That's absolutely right. He's right because I was counting the money and like I'm about to buy some suckers
Oh,
Oh,
You
okay.
do
for
like
my friends.
suckers.
Okay.
For my friends.
All right.
That's what I do on payday.
Convinced.
Suckers for.
well, I guess that's ironclad. I can't argue.
Okay, so you're telling me I can get new phrases, I can shake like crazy, and you'll give me suckers?
Now,
Yes.
I love a
$55,000.
catalog. Is there a catalog I can thumb through forever?
We have a pamphlet.
Okay, smaller.
Yeah, because like we're trying to be environmentally friendly.
Now that's a
Love
thing.
that.
That's a cause
This
I can get
pamphlet.
behind. You got my
Yeah.
ear now,
We also want to give people as little information as possible.
right? Because the pamphlet,
Yeah,
I've
what
seen
is
it.
this
They're pretty
font
small.
here? This
Yeah.
font and the.
So you know the kind of pamphlet that you get when you get an iPod Nano and it fits inside the box?
the little instructions.
That's our pamphlet.
It's it is that it is tiny and
It is
I'm not-
tiny, but the font is huge.
Big
So
font.
there is really only about a single word in there.
A lot of folds in this.
Yeah, a lot of folds, one word.
And people like that. They like the discovery of pulling open the folds and then reading the one word. Everybody likes tiny stuff. Look at Apple.
I'm just.
That's true.
It is really cool.
They keep making these phones smaller and smaller. Now they're getting big again. Have you noticed this?
Oh my god, it's so interesting.
Yeah,
it's
they're
so
getting big
interesting.
again. We just keep going and going and going. We're going in circles, humanity.
Now,
All the same
Tammy,
stuff. All the same stuff.
Tammy, you have made eye contact with me longer than anybody has in a long time. I'm wondering if I start giving you more and more money, am I going to be able to learn that skill? This communication skill that you have is really impressive.
Of looking people in the eye.
Yeah.
The skill of looking people in the eye.
People, I don't seem to have it. Yeah. So I feel like very much like I will follow you to the ends of the earth.
I actually have 12 DVD series on looking people in the eye.
Sold.
Really,
Yeah.
Okay. It's just an hour longer each of them?
20 minutes.
Todd, you've bought a lot of stuff so far. You're on the docket for sold a lot. Have you checked your bank account?
Yeah, well, I got this great thing. Overdraft protection. I connected it to my daughter's bank account. So it pulls money from hers now if I
Awesome.
overdraft.
That's financially sound.
yeah.
Now, have we talked about pricing yet? We've talked about a lot of these
That's
offers.
what I'm waiting on.
What is the price that I have to do to get into this, buy some for myself so that I can sell it to others?
Right. So that's not necessarily how our product works.
Oh,
No,
okay.
this is about making friends, okay? I'm not trying to take your money from you.
That's
oh,
great.
good. I trust that.
So we
Yeah.
can just hang out.
Absolutely.
Great.
As soon as you
Cool.
give me the money.
So, well, the
Okay.
thing I am.
But you don't even want the money. That's so nice. I'm giving it to you, but you don't want
You should
it.
never
Yeah.
give your money to people who want it.
it's just a signifier
trying to
for
help
when
my
we
life.
start hanging out.
Yeah.
I get that.
Now, is this going to make me be a pariah to my friends? You know, because I immediately start having to start pitching shake,
Perfect shake.
perfect
Perfect
shake
shake.
to them. You know, so I feel like it's going to make me. How do I sell it in a way that doesn't feel like a sell? You know, how do I go? I know this might seem like a pyramid scheme, but trust me, guys, it changed my life. I signed up. Now I'm wearing a crudely painted bodysuit. I'm ripped, but you can have this too. But I'm not selling it.
You
I'm
have
just
to
being
come
chill.
from a place of authentic friendship. And I find that if you congregate with your friends in places that you normally would congregate with your friends, then that is going to lead them to be more willing to participate. So one funeral,
So
arrange a funeral.
How do you
kill
arrange
someone? Okay,
You don't
writing
have
this
to
down.
have a body
Kill
for a funeral.
someone.
You do not have to know. You do not have to have a body for a funeral.
Okay, I'll scratch that out.
That's
Okay.
true. That's true.
You
I've
guys
looked that
haven't
up.
watched Last 48. You looked it up.
Yeah. Well,
Todd was trying to fake his own death.
I was trying to fake my own death for a while and throw my own funeral to see what these fucking suckers would say about me.
there's
Sycophants, huh?
Nobody showed up. So fake a funeral. That's a good one. and
Absolutely.
can we do? Can we maybe just do a little act out to see what it would be
Really
like?
feels like you guys are buying in. I'm scared for you.
Let's
but
say
yeah.
we're at this funeral you've set up, right? So we're.
absolutely.
I'm
Maybe
here,
I
I'm
think it's
grieving.
my own, uncle or something.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
We're all grieving.
I was
Grieving.
friends with the deceased.
Okay.
all right.
Okay, so we never even told you died.
For the purposes of this role play, I'll just assume he's a good friend of mine.
He's a
Yeah,
good
my
friend.
uncle.
Yeah, Sam's
His uncle.
I am really good
I'm his
friends with Sam's
co-worker.
uncle.
I'm his co-worker.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're supporting your friend whose uncle died. Who
Exactly.
are you in the funeral here?
I'm his wife.
The Sam's wife or the dead man's
Well, I'm
wife?
all of y'all's friends.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
First
And you're somebody's
foremost.
wife?
And I'm somebody's wife.
You're his
Okay.
wife.
But you're all here to support me essentially, and also the
So
dead
we're here
Oh,
paying.
yeah.
Oh,
you
so-
put the funeral together.
I put the
dead
funeral
man's-
together.
That's right. You're the
Okay.
dead man's
So
wife.
we're all paying.
But
our
you're not the
respects.
dead man's wife. Because it doesn't have to be a dead body.
No, I'm just saying you can have a funeral without a dead body. So
But in this case, there is a dead body.
no,
It's his uncle. It's my coworker.
But there's no physical body at the funeral.
And
It's-
we cut to the funeral. Hey, this is really beautiful food setup.
glad we could be here to support you, Sam. Your uncle was a really good guy.
Thank you so much.
with him. We worked hand in hand, and he was one of the best damn employees I ever seen.
you know how you guys could really support Sam.
Oh, how?
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 Y'all could support him by becoming closer friends through Perfect Shake.
Tell us more. Because I worked hand in hand with this man, and I don't see how I could ever get over the grief of losing a fellow employee.
I'll tell you this right now. Cancer, you're dead. I'm going to solve cancer because of this.
Yeah.
It feels like we're taking this.
Did
a
he
little too
die of
seriously.
cancer?
What do you guys think of the food setup?
Guys, none of you are getting to the point of Perfect Shake. Okay, you were talking about.
Sorry, we
925, me and him
You're
together. Me and him.
Bill,
925.
you're too invested in the dead man.
I mean, we got-
Howard, you're too meta. You keep calling out that nobody's doing what they should be doing.
Gherkins, prosciutto.
And Sam, you're
Salami.
hungry.
Gherkins.
I'll tell you what, Stanford, I am signing up for your medical school, and I am solving cancer because nobody's going to have to suffer like I just suffered.
eating a gherkin.
All right. And scene. Okay.
All right.
I would have
So-
signed up at the end of that
I would have
funeral.
signed up at the end, too. Here's $7,000.
This is total now.
Well, these are IOUs. These are IOUs.
I
Yeah,
think we're
these
at
are IOUs.
76,000 now.
We're at 76,000. There's our IOUs. I'm going direct deposit for you here. Whatever you're on, I'll pay you for it.
Oh, that's great.
the
I will take money from a child. So
Oh, fantastic. I will too.
Sounds like you guys would be great business partners, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, are you looking for a partner in I wouldn't call it crime because it sounds above board here. Are you looking for a partner in help?
well, I am looking for friends. Partner is more serious.
That's true. Oh, yeah, we have a lot in common. Commitment is a problem for me.
But what do
So-
you and Toot have in common? I want to go back quickly. Toot. Howard, what did you and Toot have in common?
Tutankhamun.
You didn't have much in common, Bill.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He finished the classic joke.
Now, I will say this, Tammy. You moved here a couple weeks ago, and you had like a bunch of packed suitcases, and you kind of always seem on the run. I just want to make sure that, I can trust you'll be around in a year.
Yeah, a lot of your clothes are covered in shake dust.
You're,
That is one of the products that we sell as a supplement to the
Shake
DVD
dust.
tapes.
now, and I saw
Tell
you.
us about being covered in dust.
So right now, it's very possible that you are wearing a Superman suit under your dress and you are covered in dust.
shake dust. It does exactly what it says. It's self-explanatory. You take a little.
I don't know if
it is. You take a little bit of it and you shake. Okay.
Is this a supplementary product?
But why is it all over you?
Tammy, this is cocaine. You are covered in cocaine.
Tammy, you need hundreds of thousands of dollars because you have a coke problem.
You're covered in it, Tammy.
Well, that's part of the problem is I waste a lot of it. It ends up all over
You're
me.
gonna hire your own supply.
Yeah, that is some wasted goop. Is goop a street term for coke?
No.
I think it's bam bam. All right. Bam bam. Doing bam bam up the nose.
Damn, I was doing some hardcore sniff the other day, and man, I was off my rocker.
Sniff sounds pornographic.
Well,
Sniff films.
yeah, I didn't. You know how I do my coke.
Tammy, I'm on board. I'm 100.
I'm in. I'm watching.
I don't know if you are. You keep pointing out things that would make you seem like you weren't on board, like the fact that I'm flighty, the fact that I'm covered in cocaine,
I just want to.
the fact that I'm wearing a gown and underneath a Superman suit, which is not true. These are my real muscles.
Can't be.
But as I said before, if you gentlemen would like to force a young woman to strip down in the manger,
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No.
okay.
No. You see, and you tell everybody that asks you, hey, you met Todd Padre. You say,
And he
it
did.
was nice, and he didn't make me take my clothes off to prove that this was a Superman suit.
Okay, 'cause I don't
need
know
that.
if that's one of those new tricks men is doing now
No.
to get women.
We're not. We don't do
We
that
have
stuff.
tricks, but that's not one of them. Okay.
You think that's like the game? That's a new element to the game? Is like
Set
go
up
up to
an
a
Like
bar,
that book, the game.
peacock with a big hat, and then tell a girl to prove she's not wearing a Superman suit under her outfit.
Honestly, it's a challenge that I feel like most women would be like, hey, wait a minute. No, I swear it's me.
It's a much heightened version of I bet you can't touch your elbows behind your back. You ever have people do that in high school?
Oh, I understand. I immediately did it. Okay.
Yeah, your Superman pecs came right out when you did that.
And we can see the logo now. So
Superman.
Just because,
Classic Superman.
Fess up,
look,
Tammy. Fess up.
Bill.
Come clean.
Tammy, on today of all days, it's the birth of our Christ and Lord Jesus.
It's Christmas, Tammy.
This might have been my most bizarre Christmas of all.
Most wonderful time of the year.
I got up, had my quiche, bizarre. Came down to the nativity, regular. 4 people came as a goat, bizarre. And then this.
I think this sounds like the most normal thing that's happened to you all day. Quiche is a weird thing to just have lying around.
What are you
ready
talking about?
to eat?
No
Oh, I
way.
always got some quiche in the fridge.
That's not how quiche
You
works.
have guests over
No,
and put
yeah.
up
no
some
one
quiche.
has quiche.
You
in the
have to have
refrigerator.
Yes.
quiche.
Eggs
Tammy.
are good for 8 or 9 days in the
quiche,
fridge.
yes, quiche is a classically great reheated dish.
It's
Tammy,
not.
you wake up at 3
Microwave.
a.m. famished. You
Microwave.
open your fridge. What do you see in there?
Definitely
Milk?
no.
Okay.
I don't drink milk. I keep my body pure, except for the Bam Bam.
Quiche. Ham.
No.
Interior of deviled eggs.
There is a turducken in my fridge,
Hey, all right.
but that makes sense.
We love turducken.
Yeah, ours is a little
Oh,
bit
a two-ducking. Guys, you got to listen to these old episodes or you're going to get lost. You have to. We will not catch you up at a certain point.
Tammy, we've almost got to go. But for this Christmas episode, we all brought little presents to exchange.
Oh, great.
And I would like to give you our present.
big burp, Todd.
Oh, you caught the burp into that? Sorry, I burp.
We'll leave it in.
I've got I burp even before people accuse me of murder, like Robert Durst is after. Mine's expectant of it. But we got you a present here. It's,
Oh, wow.
It's a little Christmas stocking. I know, weird. But
That's
it's got your
actually
name
not
on it.
weird.
It's bizarre.
Well, it's bizarre. You have to listen to these old episodes. You have to.
And we just Merry Christmas, Tammy.
Thank you
Happy
so much.
holidays.
I got you guys a present, too.
No.
Oh,
thank
that's
you.
so
Yes.
nice.
I bet you do like a white elephant. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
you
Cocaine.
guys like a white... That's a great name for cocaine. But this, and I told you, it's called shake powder. But
Oh, it tastes
this
like
is-
cocaine.
Can I tell you,
Tastes
these
metallic.
four gifts that you're handing us all look to be the same size and shape as the hard drive you presented earlier with DVD tapes on it. So I gotta say, are you just gifting us with Perfect Shake?
I am. And all you have to do is gift me with your credit card information.
All right.
Open up.
Howard sliding his card across the table.
There you go, Howard. I'll just tell you mine. 4187.
I just did that
Howard.
instinctively. Oh my God!
Howard,
It's almost
it's
like
in
I
your
was,
blood.
I was almost. Please give it back. Please give me my card
I
back.
will as soon as I write down the number.
She's
Tammy, give me my
doing
card
that
back.
thing where you slide the big thing
Yeah.
over it.
Tammy, stop it. Tammy,
the-
please
with
don't
the
keep an
paper.
imprint. I've
You know, this
literally.
is the last one. I
No.
got it off the set of Ghost, the movie.
Please, Tammy, this is literally
stole-
exactly what
You
happened
stole
to
a
me.
credit card from the set of Ghost.
Yeah,
Tammy, please don't do that. This is
Oh,
literally.
the
doing
last
on the
place
set of
anyone ever
Ghost?
saw one.
working.
Hold on.
You worked on Ghost?
Okay, so define working.
you an actor?
Did anyone know I was there? Was I on any paperwork? No, but I was there working it.
You were selling the shake.
You,
Are you
were working
her-
it in 1991
Yes.
on the set of Ghost.
That was
Are
when you
you
were
the-
in Russia.
Also, if you're 34 now, you were.
You were 7 when Ghost came out, maybe 6.
Yeah, and I
Were
knew
you a baby on the set of Ghost away from Russia? Be honest. Because we caught you. You were a baby on Ghost. Set of
listen,
Ghost?
listen,
Confess.
Bill, you've been doing that all evening. Confess.
It'll make you feel so much better.
Look, I'm done swiping.
Please,
Howard.
okay, all
There
right.
you go.
Got Howard's information.
This is the second
Immediately
time.
calling a limo company, Tammy.
This is interesting.
Yeah, look at all these people coming down the road. We got a
She
couple
pulled
of
out
limos coming
she
up.
pulled out one of those like Rolodexes that you put business cards in, like
Yeah.
you roll around like. She's got an old timey businesswoman.
Honestly, it's an easy way to keep up with things. Technology is taking over our lives.
You think it's easier to use a Rolodex and a machine
true.
than it is to use
Well, if the power
Square.
goes out.
Foursquare or square?
Well, Tammy, I'm excited to be your new best friend.
Yes.
And I will see you at the Coffee Bean at Tea Leaf bright and early tomorrow morning.
And I'm
yeah.
excited to be your best friend right underneath Todd. You know,
right.
let's get a tree going.
Yeah, absolutely. Like an upstream and a
Yeah.
downstream,
Yeah,
like a
let's-
downline friend, a
nice little-
upline friend,
Yeah. It's
well-
like a pyramid stream.
a pyramid friendship.
Well, now that okay, I'm on fine with that. A pyramid stream.
Now, listen, as long as it doesn't involve me mining limestone and building a 200, 300 foot tall pyramid in a
Did you guys at least like
desert in Egypt, I'm in.
Did you guys at least like the same movies?
Me and Tutankhamun. I'm telling you, me and Tutankhamun had nothing in common.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot in common. For one, we use the same credit card.
No. I'm sorry. Did you just make a copy of my credit card with your?
You know what? I like your style. Here's mine.
Oh, thank you so much.
Take
Sam.
mine too.
And
Do it, Todd.
Here's mine. There you go.
Oh, it's stuck.
It's stuck.
Todd's got one of those nice fat
Why
ones.
is your card so sticky? Why are your cards so sticky, Todd?
Oh, like none of you have thought your card was a pizza before.
What?
What?
Wait, it's got sauce, cheese,
It
pepperoni on it.
does.
Well, you guys don't ever confuse your credit card with a pizza. No, we're on a bunch of liars.
Oh, a crust. It seems like you think it's dough.
Honestly, it's not as
Well-
weird. It's not as weird as Sam eating quiche for breakfast.
All
Oh,
right.
come on.
I see a world where you think
Quiche
that your
roast.
card's a pizza.
I wish I could go to a quiche
It is
roast.
at least flat.
I wish I could go to a quiche roast. I'd
Oh
pay
my God.
$10,000.
I put quiche up on the dais. I'll make fun of its ham. I'll do it all, or spinach.
These are all
Okay.
ingredients.
Well, Tammy, honestly, I guess I have to be glad you're here, but I'm scared that you now have my credit card information. I hope you don't use it for anything illegal or
No, I'm going to buy
nefarious?
legal things with your card information for myself.
Yeah, do you need our addresses to send the checks to or anything?
Yeah, here's my billing address.
No.
Here's
'Cause
my billing address
Just
and
like
my
how
social.
I found you guys tonight, I'll find you again.
Whoa.
That's
That's
ominous.
awesome service.
Yeah.
That
I'm going to
scares
the
me.
airport right now, but I will
All right,
be
have fun on
at
vacation.
the Coffee Bean tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So,
You're
all right,
going to the
great.
airport now, and you're going. Are you flying anywhere? Or are you just
I
going
am
to the? Okay.
flying
You have your
somewhere.
bag. Your son with the beautiful smile is over there in the car.
Yeah,
And it's got a lot of bags in there.
yeah.
Where y'all headed?
You know, wherever the wind takes us, but the wind will blow us back
That's just it.
tomorrow.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
I
Coffee
really
Bean.
hope we see you there because if you're not there, we're gonna know you were yanking our chain, Tammy.
Man,
Can't think
who
of
doesn't?
anything
Who,
worse.
the getting your chain yanked.
I hate getting my chain yanked.
I'm not a chain yanker.
It's it. Okay. I hope that's true because I truly hate getting my chain
Well,
yanked.
tell me you love me before you yank my chain.
At least buy me dinner first. Now, Tammy, this was beautiful seeing you today on All Days Christmas. It was like Santa Claus came to the nativity, dropped little baby Jesus off. I don't know.
It was just like that.
It was.
It
We
was
don't
just
know,
like
folks.
that.
That makes
We don't know.
sense.
Thank you, Tammy. May the Lord bless you on this Christmas
Thank
day.
you. He
And
just
Happy New
did.
Year wherever you end up.
Happy New
Yeah.
Year. Well,
I mean, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay,
at the
Yes, I'm going to
Coffee
bring a
Bean.
briefcase with a bunch of papers that make me seem like I do things.
Yes, and just like how you saw my son who went to your school, you'll
Beautiful
see
smile.
me.
All right.
All right, Tammy.
Wait a
Well,
second.
thank you so much. What? What, Todd?
son looks like a big muscle suit with teeth.
Hang on.
Yeah, is that what your son isn't one of those punching bags that's shaped like a guy, is it?
Come on. Come clean.
Listen,
Take your
you
son's
will
clothes off.
Take your
see
son's clothes off.
my
Take your
son-
son's clothes off.
Wow,
That
they
we
are
were
telling
forced.
me to take my son.
No, never mind.
No,
Wait, no.
And to everybody out there, Merry.
Class is out and the coffee's on. I got a couple things on my chest, but I got to get off. Cut me some slack and pour me a cup of that joy. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. Let's wrap it up and hit the road.
If you enjoyed the Teacher's Lounge, make sure to check out their bonus mini episodes available on Stitcher Premium. Just go to stitcherpremium.com/teacher and use promo code TEACHER for your first month free. Also, the guys would like to thank Casey Trela, who made the incredible theme song for the show. You can check out his music at Casey Trela, that's Trela, on Twitter. Finally, the Teacher's Lounge has a lot of great merch available. Just go to podswag.com/teacher and see for yourself. Thanks for listening.